gone for a while. I've had a lot of schoolwork to be getting on with, and I still do. So, but I thought I'd give this one a go. And I'm back with the VPL. So, moving up from NU all the way to Season 5. This is a brand new team, a lot of new mons for me, so I'm very excited. This is my week 1 match against 3 Murkrows, coached by Hannah. And her draft consists of a number of threats, including Zapdos, Mega Alakazam, Tyrantrum, Tornadus, a really annoying defensive core of Vileplume and Miltank. So, with a team like that, I had to make some fairly nifty strategies, some very specific investments. So have a look here. The first thing is not surprising. It's a max speed Cavalion in order to speed tie the Keldeo with max attack. +2 goes through the entire team. Stone Edge for the Zapdos, Tornadus, then Headbutt for Keldeo and Vileplume. Close combat for everything else. The Entei only had 2 switch-ins in the entire team. Even a max defense bold Zapdos was 2-hit KO'd by Sacred Fire. Bulldoze was for the Tyrantrum in case it was scarfed. I could outspeed next turn and then pick up the KO. And Facade was for the Miltank. If I got Toxic, I would get the 2-hit KO. The Absol was, and the Entei was a little slow because her speed tiers went from Miltank at 100 and Zapdos all the way down to 76, which is what Tyrantrum is, I think. So I was expecting a those mons to be defensive in order to take on Entei. Sorry. And the Absol was a very weird set, but it made sense at the time. Knockoff didn't need any attack investment to pick up the KOs against things that were weak to dark, so Mega Alakazam would just get wrecked. The Substitute was in order to sort of play, the inevitable Mega Alakazam Sucker Punch mind games and Baton Pass into something like Cavalion or to set up, or Entei to get a free hit, Tangrowth for his like switching, I'll get to that. And the Flamethrower had enough special attack in order to take on the Vileplume, a fully defensive one. A more predictable Assault Vest Tornadus with enough Spadef to take on 2 Sidekicks from Mega Alakazam. Hurricane U-Turn Knockoff Focus Blast hits the entire team. Enough special attack to 2-hit KO and save the physical attack. The Tentacle was just defensive. Lots of Spadef in order to wall out Keldeo. And that's it. Haze was for, Keldeo again in case it can't mind you. So the Tangrowth was a pure pivot. This thing could switch into a +1 Ician Z from Keldeo, a Choice Band Head Smash from Tyrantrum, I believe also a +1 Psychic, Mega Alakazam, Cock and Wookie Berry in order to regain enough health take another one of those hits. And knock off Giga Drain, Earthquake, Toxic, hit the entire team. Earthquake being for the Clef Key, which would normally think to switch in on Tangrowth. Anyway, that's the team. So I'm going to go into the match now. And you can see that she brought a Klefki, a Keldeo, a Zapdos, the Mega Alakazam, the Tornadus, and the Tyrantrum. Now, I was expecting everything. I was expecting the Keldeo, I was expecting the Tyrantrum, the Tornadus. I lacked the switch and that. But I was expecting the Miltank because she has no good switching to Entei. So knowing that, I'm going to apply some massive offensive pressure and actually lead with the Entei. As she leads with the Zapdos, I know even a bold defensive Zapdos cannot take on this Entei. I don't get paralyzed. I land the Sacred Fire, I get the 50% chance burn. And now it was kind of a confusing set because it was very offensive based on the damage, or at least specially defensive. But then had leftovers, so I wasn't quite sure what that set was. But the Keldeo comes in. I predict this Keldeo switch and come in Tangrowth. And I'm just going to click knockoff to pick up the KO. Predict the Zapdos. And she goes down to burn. The Tangrowth is full health. I don't want to risk my Tangrowth. I'm going to switch out into my Spadef Tentacle. And I take this 5 EMZ pretty well. Like, I am almost back up to half after the Black Sludge. He's just going to go for the U-turn. Bringing out Alakazam. I don't want to give this thing a free switching, so I go for Scald. Unfortunately, I don't snag that burn. And she's going to Mega. Again, this thing cannot get a free sub, so I'm going to click Scald again. I have just enough special attack to break the sub, guaranteed. And I switch out. Hard prediction here. Did it in the Psychic. I still need the Tentacle for the Klefki. And the Mega didn't work, but I wouldn't have lived that anyway. I was surprised she went for that, considering Sucker Punch was a thing, but there you go. Tornadus comes in. U-turn definitely KOs the Mega Alakazam, if not gains momentum. She does not want to stay in her Entei, so this is a free Sacred Fire against the Keldeo, and did not take that well. So I switch into my Dedicated switcher, which is Tangrowth. She just Quick Surf, does a negligible amount of damage. I was trying to get Giga Drain to pick up the KO. The Klefki comes in. And now, gonna knock off his leftovers. And then switch into Tentacruel to remove that. The Alakazam comes in. Predicting that, I actually click Gold. So I do not give her the offensive momentum, and it goes down next turn, so Tornadus can take 2, so I switch it in. Now Alakazam is the biggest threat. It's gone. Tangrowth comes in, and I proc the Wiki Berry. So this Tyrantrum cannot KO me. So she is forced switching Tornadus. I sack off my Tentacruel. Unfortunately, the hazards are still there. So Tornadus comes back in. I want hers gone, so I just click Hurricane. I do snag the Confusion the Klefki. So I switch in Entei to force it out. But she still lands the Thunder Wave, so unfortunately Entei is paralyzed. I break through and KO the Klefki. So I have 3 spikes on my side, this is not looking good. Entei is done, so I just sack it off. and now have a choice banded to do it. So I'm switching Cabalion to scare it out. I predicted the tornadoes, and that's almost okay. So I predict the switch back into Keldeo, and Tangrowth, reliable as always, comes in and eats the secret sword. I Giga Drain, I am back up to where I was. So, when the tornadoes comes in, I could have potentially switched in my own tornadoes to try and soak a hit. But obviously there was the chance of a crit, there was a chance of confusion, so I didn't want to risk that. You will have noticed, side in this game, she actually lands every single hurricane she goes for. So, yeah, that luck was not on my side. So unfortunately Tangrowth had to go. My tornadoes is full health. I switch it in, grab the KO as she goes for Tailwind. So this is not good for me, because under Tailwind, Tyrantrum outspeeds my whole team. And if this thing has Outrage, I can't actually switch in my Cabalion. So unfortunately, Tornado's Head eat the dust, but she doesn't even have Outrage. Head Smash could have potentially 2-hit KO'd anyway, 26% chance. This miss definitely didn't matter. And I'm going to wreck her with a Z close combat, and that's the game. So GG, I had a lot of fun. That was an amazing first game, and a great way to come back into the VPL sphere, and hopefully you guys enjoyed my return. And until next week, be good, Tujo.